How to cut a straight skirt for tying wrapper. First of all, I fold my material by 2, then I measure my skirt length. The remaining one is the sewing allowance. I didn't cut them up because I don't want to waste the materials. Then from there, I got my waist. The waist circumference divided by 4. Then from there I got my hip line, which is 9. Then I divide my hip circumference by 4. Then I got my new length. Then I mark the measurement I'm marking now is the measurement with the hip measurement. So I mark them till down. I have to use the chalk to trace them. This is it. Then at the waist I add 3 inches allowance. Then from the hip I added 2 inches allowance down. While I added 3 inches allowance for the waist is because of the dart. So 1 inch dart, 2 inches sewing allowance. After sewing, it should be remaining about 1.5. When I close it, it should be remaining 1.5. So from that nail length, I got my nail line. This is the nail length. Then I made a mistake here, sorry. So from there, I take in about 1 inch to fit in it. I take in about 1 inch. Then from there, I fish it out. While I fish it out, because I don't want it, this is my skirt, I don't want it to hold me at all. But if you're making for a client, you can, don't worry, when I'm cutting another one, I will show it. But if you're sewing for another client, you can take in your hand at the downside. Instead of to fish it, you take in, you cut out like a 1/2 inch. You take in 1/2 inch. So from there, I don't know how to explain it for you guys to understand until I'm cutting it. Then I have to use the front to trace the back. The side, I added the zipper allowance. I first of all cut the side. This is the side of it. Then the center, the middle part, I added a zipper allowance, which is I add 1.5 inch zipper allowance. Why is 1.5 inches? Because the 1/2 inch is sewing allowance, 1 inch is zip allowance. After turning it with lining, it should be remaining about 1 inch for the zip. Thanks for watching.